Imagine this. The universe is vast, unimaginably so. It's filled with billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars, many surrounded by planets. With all this potential for life, why haven't we heard from anyone out there? Where are the alien civilizations? This unsettling question is known as the Fermi paradox, and one of the most haunting answers to it is the dark forest hypothesis. So, let's dive into this eerie idea and what it might mean for humanity's place in the cosmos. The premise of the dark forest hypothesis. The term comes from the Chinese science fiction novel The Dark Forest by Liu Cixin, where it's proposed as a solution to the Fermi paradox. The hypothesis works like this. The universe is like a dark forest. Every civilization is a hunter, silently creeping through the trees. They're armed, alert, and deadly because the forest is full of danger. Any noise you make could reveal your position. And in a world where survival is the ultimate goal, the safest move is to shoot first. Translated into cosmic terms, this means that advanced alien civilizations might stay silent and hidden, avoiding contact with others. Why? Because they can't trust that other civilizations won't be hostile. In this scenario, broadcasting your existence to the universe is equivalent to shouting in a pitch-black jungle filled with predators. The moment you're heard, you're as good as dead. The dark forest hypothesis is based on three simple but chilling assumptions. All civilizations need resources to survive. Resources like energy, planets, and raw materials are finite, even in the vastness of space. It's impossible to know the true intentions of an alien civilization. Are they peaceful explorers or ruthless conquerors? There's no way to know for sure. The safest strategy is to eliminate potential threats. If you can't determine another civilization's intentions, it's safer to assume the worst. Better to destroy them before they destroy you. These assumptions create a chilling reality. Silence becomes a survival strategy. Any civilization that makes itself known risks being targeted and destroyed. Why haven't we heard from aliens? The dark forest hypothesis offers a grim explanation for the eerie silence of the cosmos. It's not that alien civilizations don't exist. It's that they're deliberately hiding. If they've learned from experience, they'll avoid drawing attention to themselves at all costs. Sending out radio signals, building enormous visible structures, or even colonizing nearby planets could all be seen as risky behavior. What about us? Humanity has already made noise. We've been broadcasting radio signals for over a century, and we've sent messages into space with projects like the Arecibo message and the Voyager Golden Records. In the context of the dark forest hypothesis, these acts could be incredibly dangerous. We might be lighting a beacon in a forest full of hunters. Implications for humanity. If the dark forest hypothesis is true, it raises some uncomfortable questions about our future. Should we keep trying to contact extraterrestrial life? Or should we stay quiet and focus on hiding? Some scientists, like Stephen Hawking, have warned against broadcasting our presence to the universe, arguing that any advanced civilization we encounter is more likely to view us as a threat or a resource than as equals. But it's not just about making noise. The hypothesis also challenges how we think about progress and survival. If survival in the universe requires secrecy and mistrust, what does that mean for the ideals of cooperation and exploration? Are we doomed to a future of isolation, even if we do become a spacefaring civilization? What if we're alone? Of course, there's always the possibility that the dark forest hypothesis isn't the answer to the Fermi paradox. Maybe we haven't heard from aliens because we truly are alone. Or maybe other civilizations are out there, but they're so different from us that we wouldn't even recognize their signals as signs of life. But the unsettling power of the dark forest hypothesis lies in its plausibility. It doesn't require malevolent aliens or fantastical technologies. It's rooted in basic survival instincts and the harsh realities of competition. And it suggests that even in the vastness of space, life might be defined by fear and isolation. The ethical dilemma. The dark forest hypothesis isn't just about the dangers of cosmic contact. It's also a mirror for our own behavior. On Earth, human history is full of examples of conflict driven by fear, mistrust, and competition for resources. If we carry these same tendencies into space, are we doomed to repeat the same mistakes on an interstellar scale? And what about the ethical implications of destroying another civilization just to ensure our own survival? Would we really act as cosmic hunters, preemptively striking against potential threats? Or would we find a way to break the cycle of fear and mistrust? Hope amid the darkness. While the dark forest hypothesis paints a bleak picture, it's not the only perspective on alien life. Some scientists and philosophers argue that advanced civilizations might overcome their survival instincts and embrace cooperation. After all, technological progress often goes hand in hand with moral and ethical development. Perhaps a truly advanced civilization would find ways to build trust and communicate peacefully, even in a dangerous universe. And then there's the possibility that we might prove the hypothesis wrong by becoming a beacon of hope ourselves. If humanity can transcend its own fears and divisions, maybe we can show the universe that cooperation is possible, even in the darkest of forests. The final question. So, here we are, sitting on a tiny blue dot in the middle of an unfathomable universe. Do we stay silent, hiding in the shadows? Or do we reach out, risking everything in the hope of connection? The dark forest hypothesis doesn't give us an answer. It simply forces us to confront the terrifying possibilities of cosmic silence and the choices we make as we step into the vast unknown. What do you think? Should humanity keep searching for extraterrestrial life? Or is it safer to remain quiet? Could the dark forest hypothesis be the reason for the cosmic silence? Or is there another explanation? Perhaps the answers are out there, waiting for us. Or perhaps they're already watching, silently lurking in the shadows of the dark forest.